Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Today I am sitting down and making another talking you to sleep video. I am just going to let out some thoughts that I have going around in my mind right now, and just talking about any thoughts that come to my mind as I'm talking. First, I wanted to say thank you for all of the love on my channel since the beginning, but especially on these talking you to sleep videos. It seems like people really resonate with these videos and enjoy me sitting down and talking in my soft-spoken voice and just having that be the whole video. So I really am so happy that there are people who enjoy it. So thank you so much for all of that love, and it means a lot. I also quite enjoy making these videos, so they work so well. I just realized though I did want to at some point say something else, and now might be a good time. In these videos, because it is my stream of consciousness, and because I am just a human who has random thoughts, and those thoughts can change over time. They can sometimes not make sense, I imagine. Some people might not resonate with them. Some people might notice flaws in what I'm saying, or mistakes that I make. And for the most part, in my comments section so far, I have gotten predominantly really sweet people, really sweet comments. And of course, as many YouTubers have talked about, anyone who makes any sort of content online have talked about a lot, it is very easy to fall into the trap of paying more attention to negative comments than positive comments. That's a very well-known bias that we have, that we're going to pay more attention and remember negative things more than positive things. So it's just a thing that we do, I think, and it's hard to avoid. I'm sure that you can learn how to over time, but it's very easy to fall into that trap. And I have been pretty good with it so far, I think, actually, but of course, negative comments that I have gotten do affect me. So, and I am a sensitive person, actually. I think I am a highly sensitive person, so even things that might not be considered that negative will be construed as negative for me. I don't deal with criticism well. I don't deal with making mistakes well. I'm a big perfectionist, and I don't like being a perfectionist. It is something that I'm working on and something I have gotten better with, but I still definitely have trouble dealing with failure, mistakes, bad decisions, looking bad. So what I'm trying to say is I do want to emphasize that in all of my videos, and especially these ones, there will be times where I make mistakes or all the things I listed. And I kindly ask before you comment pointing that out or saying anything negative that you just take an extra second and maybe just think about whether there is a point to your comment or if there's a way to write it in a more constructive way. But most importantly, I think if there really is no point to making this comment, then I kindly ask you to reconsider. But I'm also not the type of person to restrict people, so I'm not telling you not to do something, but there's a possibility that I will remove the comment. I don't know if you would care, but just to protect my well-being, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I'm just saying I really like this channel is supposed to be about relaxation, about positivity, about feeling good, about talking to each other, not about judging what I'm saying, because this isn't a channel where I am, even though I'm saying my opinions in some videos more than others, or ideas, that's not the point of the video. It is to, the main goal is to provide ASMR and to actually oftentimes just bore you and not to have you pay attention to what I'm saying. So although I appreciate it when people do and when they leave comments about it, comments pointing out, criticizing what I said, I don't quite see the point of that, because my goal isn't to say that what I'm saying is correct. I hope this makes sense, and again, this is not a reaction to some like really big problem that I see in my comment section. It is just sort of a proactive thing, I guess, and saying thank you as well for the fact that my comment section has been so lovely. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so with that out of the way, I have a few things on my mind lately. First, my current book, my current read, because I said I'm going to do this every episode. My current read is a fantasy. It is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. And it is a popular fantasy that I've seen around quite a bit, and so I decided to try it. And it is about vampires, which is interesting because I just started reading Dracula, which is about a vampire, and I'm actually doing a series on my channel where I read Dracula. So if you're interested, you can check out the first video that I have up reading Dracula. But there seems to be something in the air in terms of vampires for me, because now I'm reading 2 books that involve vampires. And as a Twilight girly, it makes sense. And I don't know what it is, but I do think maybe the nostalgia for Twilight is making me like The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I think I like it for other reasons too. So yeah, so far I am really liking The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I find it easy to read. I find it fast-paced. I like the characters. I think there's some interesting enemies to lovers going on, some interesting, maybe abusive dynamics. So I'm finding it interesting and fun. Yeah, I'm about 25% in, 30% in. So that is my current read, and I'm liking it. I'm not sure how much reading I will be able to do for the rest of the week and next week too, because the move that I've been talking about for a few weeks is finally happening this week. I am moving provinces. I am moving back to the province where I'm from. I'm going to live in a city that is about an hour from my hometown, and all of my family is there. All of my family is there around that hometown or in the city I'm moving to, or a few hours away. So it's still, like, all of my family will be in driving distance. And I have been away from my family for 5 years, other than some visits. So needless to say, it's going to be very different, and I am really excited. I am also going to be with my partner, so obviously I'm excited for that because we have been long distance for 2 years. Very, very, very excited. And then, I'm excited for so many reasons. To be with him, to be with my family, to be with friends, and to be there, because nowhere so far for me where I've lived has measured up to my home province. It is beautiful, nature-wise, and I really like the city that I'll be living in. There are, I think, a lot of really nice spots to read that I'll be going to. Like, I think way more than what I have available here. There will be plenty of cool bookstores to check out, and I'm just way more familiar already with that city, and I feel really at home there. Whereas here, I really do not, and I feel more unsafe here. So there are a ton of reasons that I'm excited and why I think I'm going to be much happier there. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm not even feeling any sort of sadness about leaving here. I'm just really excited for the move. It's funny too because moving is really stressful, but I think I have a good personality for it because I really like planning and organizing and decorating. So I'm really excited to redecorate and reorganize things and find better organization things. My current apartment is so tiny and the furniture sucks, and I'm going to a bigger place. I'm going to have a whole separate room from like, it's a proper place to live. This is not. It is a 1-bedroom apartment technically, but it's super tiny, and like my office and my living room and my kitchen are all together in one room. So it's just going to be so amazing, and it's about time too. Like, I feel like I've just been struggling, feeling like my life isn't starting because I've never enjoyed any place that I've lived. And this won't be the last place that we live by any means, but we might only be there for a year or two, but it is a place where I think I will be happy and I will be able to feel satisfied with it and comfortable, and I just think that it's a little late. Like, for my ideal, I would have already been in that place in my life, so I'm excited to finally be there. And I think that I have a good personality for this stuff, for like dealing with it well and being more excited rather than like stressed. I am stressed, but I think the excitement and the enjoyment is overpowering it, which is awesome. I think Cleo will be very happy there too. We might get another cat at some point. And she will just be super happy, I think, with another cat. She's a ragdoll, the breed, so they are very social, and she has a lot of energy, and she really likes to play. So I think that we play with her, but I don't think she has as much fun with us as she would with another cat, or even a dog, but I think we'll probably get a cat first. So it's all good things going on as far as that goes. I will also be setting up a proper, nice background for my videos, probably with a bookshelf, some nice lights, maybe some plants, Not sure exactly yet, but I'm really looking forward to that, so that there'll be a nice, pretty background. And I'm also going to have a reading corner, a designated reading corner in one of our rooms, so I'm hoping to have a nice cozy spot to read, which again I don't have here. So I'm gonna take my time and find some nice bookshelves and furniture and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm hoping that my videos will improve in terms of like how they look, and I'm sure it will also bring about some I think the move will also bring about some other videos, other types of videos, like maybe more like vlog style videos. I might end up, to be honest, making another channel for that kind of thing, and that will probably be a little ways down the road, but I've been wondering lately if I should have a designated non-ASMR book channel / vlog channel where I really do like learn how to edit videos and add music and get a good camera and that kind of stuff, and then I would vlog the cool places I was talking about earlier. But I first will want to ask people how much they would like that and who would watch. So that is to be determined. That reminds me, I should have said this in the intro, but I do have an Instagram account now. It's Rose_ASMR. My name is Rose Garden ASMR, and I haven't posted anything yet, but that will be the place that I post more of my life stuff, more of Cleo, cute pictures, and also where I will in the future do more interactive stuff. Like that will probably be where I post polls or ask for your input on things or post about Q&As and that kind of stuff. So please go check that out if you have Instagram. I would love to have a community there as well and have a ton of you guys there too. I think that would be fun, and I think it would also help with the interactive stuff. It might create some more video ideas too. Yeah. So please check that out. So yeah, I am in the middle of the move. I have pretty much all of my life in boxes and bags. I've packed pretty much everything I can at this point, besides the stuff that I am still using. And I'm a little stressed, but not much, so it's good. And yeah, it's interesting how moving can make you think about certain things. Well, like I was saying, I think it's a good opportunity a lot of the times for better things, for change. Hopefully. I mean, sometimes people have to move for bad reasons. They have to move because they have to. And they have to downgrade stuff and let go of things and that they don't want to let go of. So like for me, I was gonna say, like, I think it can be a good opportunity to let stuff go and get rid of things that you don't need, to donate things to people that will use the things. I've donated a ton of stuff through this move, a ton of clothes, random stuff, and I think that can feel really, really good to purge your life a bit and reevaluate what stuff you care about and improve, again, if you have the resources, but improve the things that you do have in your living space and everything. It can be a really good thing, I think. And I think that liking your space is actually really important. I don't think many people would argue with that, but I also don't think that people pay much attention to it or talk about it a lot. I could be wrong, but I at least sort of forget how much the atmosphere and your space around you can influence your mood, can influence your motivation, and I've noticed that the more care I put into that kind of thing, the better I do, the better I perform, the better I feel. So, I do think it matters, at least for me. And I think that moving can be a good exercise for letting go of attachments to objects. I think that moving can be a good exercise for letting go of material attachments. Maybe not, because, like I was saying, I'm going to be getting new attachments probably in my new spot anyway, but I don't know, I think that maybe what I'm saying is it can show you how much material things don't matter. I just think it could be a good practice for letting go of things, because sometimes really terrible things happen and you're forced to get rid of things. Your house catches on fire, there's a flood, all kinds of external things can happen, and then you have to let go of things emotionally. And I guess I'm just saying that moving can be good practice maybe for doing that. I get really attached to things, honestly. I did do good on this move, but it is hard for me every time to get rid of something. And especially, I go through that thing of, well, maybe I will need this down the road, and then I can save money instead of buying another one. But, yeah, it's tough. But I think it can all be good. Good practice. I think that I'm going to be much happier. I think that the biggest thing will be the social aspect of having my family and my friends and my partner. I think that I have had a shift lately in the last 2 years of caring more about relationships, because before that I was mainly focused on school, spent a lot of time caring about relationships up until university, and then slowly started caring more about school over that. And now I think I'm coming back around to wanting to prioritize relationships. And to be honest, I personally realized that I get the most meaning out of life from relationships. I find it to be the most fulfilling part of life, honestly, to have moments with people, to share moments with people, to create memories with people, to help people. It makes me feel like I'm leaving a mark on the world, and that I mean something and feel important. And I think that it also just makes life feel meaningful, because sharing experiences with another person and, having fun with other people, laughing with other people, crying with other people, I think that it makes whatever that experience was feel more real, because you're experiencing it with another person. So it's a very deep way of saying that I like being with people and family and friends, so I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm just really hoping I can invest in relationships more now that I'll be closer to everybody, and I can feel better. Cleo's coming. I have experienced a lot of loneliness over the last 5 years. Hi, Cleo. I forgot to mention, Cleo loves the fact that we are moving because there are so many boxes, and she is a typical cat. You put a box down and she is in that box immediately. And she just loves, novelty. She loves anytime I move anything in the apartment, she gets really excited and will jump on it. And so she's been having the time of her life, because there's been a lot of that, a lot of moving stuff around and new stuff, new layouts, and lots of boxes. What was I saying? Loneliness. So, Cleo, do you want to come up?
Oh, hello. Oh my gosh.
Cleo is a junkie. Cleo is a attention junkie. She loves attention, yeah. Cleo has helped immensely with the loneliness, but I'm also looking forward to human interactions. Loneliness is a really terrible thing, and it can really do a number on you. So, another reason, it's gonna be great to have so much more of a social life. And I'm gonna really try to make sure that I capitalize on those opportunities I am very introverted. I am really socially anxious. So even if I am around my family and friends, I unfortunately do have the tendency to still avoid them and like to still avoid social events and stuff like that. So I'm telling myself that although I can do that sometimes, and that's okay, I can't do it all the time, and I need to. It's going to be way better for me overall to attend social events and go out and stuff. So, yeah. It's interesting. It's like this conflict, right? It's like between my desire to be safe and alone, where I won't feel vulnerable and get hurt, really. That's what I'm scared of. And then that conflicts with the desire to have relationships and not be lonely. And you have to focus on the benefits of it over the costs. Because it is true that for me, like, I know that the benefits will outweigh the costs in most situations. So I need to remind myself of that and go out. So I'm just doing therapy on myself here. I think that's it for me for today's video. I want to again say thank you for watching and for commenting. I appreciate every one of you who has voiced that they have gotten something from my videos. So thank you. It means a lot to me. I also updated my About page on YouTube, which probably won't matter to subscribers, but if you're interested, you can go look at it. It's not much. I just like added more explicitly like the goals of the channel. So I hope that you all have a great week. I hope that you get good sleep. I hope that if you're dealing with something, that it gets better. And like I said, I might not be posting for a while just because I'm moving. But my next video should be in my new spot. And so maybe I'll have my nice pretty background all set up. So, alright. Thank you.